So what Locke isn't talking about here is a pre-capitalistic or non-capitalistic context. And again, he's going to draw on the example of America here, right? So he notes, on the one hand, that indigenous Native Americans have indeed mixed their labor with the land, and thus have some claim of ownership. But their labor is not a capitalistic labor. It is a non-capitalistic or commutarian labor. It's nomadic. It's transitory. They're not investing in the land. They're on the land for a short period of time and then they move somewhere else. They don't farm the land. They don't industrialize the land. Okay? So it is capitalistic labor that the colonists, the American colonists, use, which left unspoken, he doesn't say this outright, I mean, asserts a greater claim to the idea of ownership. Okay? Native Americans mix a nomadic, transitory labor that is generative. They use the land without exploiting it so much, but it is not productive nor profitable. This is a type of redlining maneuver, I would say, right? An otherizing maneuver directly. Locke is not so much directly otherizing or discriminating here against Native Americans or non-capitalistic or communitarian users of the land, but indirectly he is. So if you're not using nature in a capitalistic way, then according to Locke, you really don't have a right to it, even if you were born there and lived there. So the labor argument can be used not just against aristocrats and royalists, but also as a form of democratic revolution. But unfortunately, or logically, I should say, it is also can be used against indigenous people as a form of colonization. So it's here that we want to speak to another great exclusion in Locke, and that concerns African slavery. Okay, so in 1690, the African slavery is in full swing. Locke is an investor in African slavery. He helps to write some political documents for the American colonies that support the idea of slavery at the same time as he is writing the second treatise on government.